Everyone saw mysterious talismans resembling superhero logos everywhere, felt reassured, but Lu Sheng's seal felt odd. Because those didn't look like hero logos, however, the girls were already rushing to the hot springs to relax. Meanwhile, Lu Sheng was pulled outside the inn by a friend to find monsters, and the girl followed due to poor health. Kanai noticed Sun's absence, guessing she was with Lu Sheng. Recent signs hinted their bond was unusual. This left Kanai, who liked Lu Sheng, a bit flustered, so she left the hot springs to find the girl and Lu Sheng. At this moment, Sheshai and Zai were unaware they'd been surrounded by monsters led by Code King. The girls quickly grabbed talismans from the wall, only for Code King to say he put them there. This is Lord Bull Demon's territory, no other monsters allowed. When monsters were about to devour them, young Lu arrived in time at the screams. He summoned his deity to block the monster's attack. Protected by young Lu, Code King failed for now. The sky suddenly lit up. 3 figures descended from the sky, 3 little angels from Duck Tengu. The 3 feather duck effortlessly handled many monsters, but were soon found. Meanwhile, Bullhead trails Lu Sheng's group, chanting a spell. Suddenly, they were controlled and fled opposite ways. Lu Sheng's clone technique forced him to protect them separately. Just as Lu Sheng waited, the 3 figures fell from the sky. Meanwhile, Bullhead continued to tail Lu Sheng's group like a lost puppy. On the other side, Bullhead kept following Lu Sheng's group, and sadly, Lu Sheng's clone technique forced him to separate from Snow Woman to protect them one-on-one. At that moment, Bullhead plummeted down, but luckily, Snow Woman froze his blade just in time, avoiding injury. Snow Woman realized Bullhead was a lackey of Bull Demon and urged him to quit while he was ahead, but Bullhead wasn't listening. His blade went straight into Snow Woman's foot. Snow Woman realized Bull Demon and his men were already fighting and engaged Bullhead. Meanwhile, Lu Sheng caught up with his relative. Surprisingly, the 2 who fled separately ended up at the same spot. Lu Sheng, realizing it was a ruse, hurried back just as Bullhead pointed his blade at Snow Woman. At the critical moment, Lu Sheng showed up, and in the nick of time, Bullhead's blade weren't flying. Snow Woman didn't expect human Lu Sheng to be so strong. They quickly fought fiercely. Bullhead, realizing he was getting nowhere, chanted a spell to immobilize Lu Sheng with illusions, and suddenly grew claws that lunged at Lu Sheng. Snow Woman rushed forward to protect Lu Sheng, but got knocked out by the claws, which triggered Lu Sheng to awaken his monster form instantly. With one swing, he cut Bullhead's claws. Bullhead fainted from blood loss. Victorious, Lu Sheng carried Snow Woman back and found Kanai. So he asked Kanai to take the Snow Woman back and went to confront Bull Demon. When Lu Sheng found him, Bull Demon knelt before a Buddha statue. Lu Sheng asked Bull Demon why he wanted to kill him. Bull Demon replied that Lu Sheng in human form refused to be the 3rd Gen Monster King, risking the Nura clan's internal collapse. He just wanted to confirm this time. During their battle, Lu Sheng found out that both Shotefu and the old Bu clan's mastermind were Bull Demon, who then shared his backstory. Over a millennium ago, constant war ravaged the nation. General Wai Fang in the capital had no children despite years of marriage to Anoko. So, Wai Fang took Anoko to a very effective shrine to pray for children. That night, a glowing orb flew right into her mouth. The following year, she gave birth to a boy, and since he was born during cherry blossom season, they named him Megamarin. Originally, this family of 3 lived a happy and joyful life, but when Megamarin was 7 years old, his father died in battle, leaving only the mother and son to rely on each other for survival. Afterward, Megamarin was sent by his mother to a temple to study. He worked hard and soon became known as a young genius. However, at 12, he learned his mother was seriously ill. To care for her, he quit studies and future, returning home to fulfill filial duty. Upon reaching the foot of Flame Mountain, he encountered 2 strange women claiming to be his mother's attendants, stating that their mistress resided in the Megamarin, and suspecting, followed them into Flame Mountain. After a long walk, no mansion appeared, only Bull Demon's minions awaited. The subtitles read, "He desperately tried to flee, only to be driven to the edge of a cliff, witnessing his beloved mother on the verge of being devoured." Megamarin completely lost it and, in a fit of rage, shouted and delved into Bull Demon's mouth. Watching him get consumed, the 2 women laughed. The next second, Bull Demon had a stomachache and toppled off the cliff, impaled by a tree. At that moment, Mega Marin emerged, holding his mother. He cursed the being that stole his parents to honor his deceased mother. Mega Marin descended, transforming into a monster and becoming the new bold demon of Flay. Two women frantically apologized, but Mega Marin was not the naive boy he used to be. Soon, Bold Demon began devouring non-stop, with humans dominating the monsters near Flame Mountain. A century later, Nura Kazuma led his men to fight Bold Demon, culminating in a fierce battle won by the Nura clan. Bold Demon, enchanted by Nura Kazuma, willingly joined the Nura clan, becoming one of its key members. For Bold Demon, the Nura clan felt like home, with Nura Kazuma as the most important person. He couldn't bear to watch his beloved clan fall into the hands of a loser. I am destined to become the third generation Demon King, the Jade Seal, and precisely at this moment, exactly at this juncture, right at that moment, right at that moment, right at that moment, right at that moment. Right at that moment, right at that moment, right at that moment, right at that moment. Right at that moment, right at that moment, right at that moment, right at that moment. Right at this time, right at this time, right at this time, right at this time. Right at that moment, right at that moment, right at that moment, right at that moment. At that moment, I will become the offspring of death, swearing to protect the Nura clan at all costs. Hanabira watched her grandson grow with pride, but at that moment, the Pain Cat Group's cat house was under attack. A high-ranking officer sensed something was off, so he took the initiative to investigate. Soon, the three kids of Tooth Tengu found Faye's body in the bamboo forest.